Alright, here's how we can add extra fields into an order to capture information at checkout. Not the only way to do this, probably one of the easiest. First thing to do is make sure that Commerce Order Field Group Panes is installed and active. And what this is going to allow us to do is capture extra information and save it as part of the order. So we're going to go to Store, Configuration, Order Settings, and we're going to manage fields. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a group. And write info. It doesn't matter what we call the group, but obviously the label is going to be visible, so it should be something somewhat relevant. And yeah, we'll just leave this as a field set. Save that. Okay, and so we've got our group, and so now we're just going to add the fields that that we want to capture information for. So ride name, and we'll make this a text field. And the default is fine on that. And we don't need that to be 60, so we'll make it 20, just so it's not some big old long box like this. And these can be any kind of fields. They can be term references if you want to set up a taxonomy. Let's see here, we'll go with list text on this, and we'll do check boxes. And so we'll go with ATV, UTV, oops, TV, UTV, Jeep, truck, Winnebago, settings. Now, I'm not setting these as required because he does sell other stuff on this site besides trail registrations. So, you know, if someone's like trying to buy a light bar, none of this really matters. So just leave this as it is, and you know, it's kind of up to him if he wants to demand it or not. Oops, that wasn't smart. So we'll go yes, no. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to drag our fields, make sure that they're in this field group, and we're going to save that. And here's where the magic comes into play. We're going to go Store, Configuration, Checkout Settings. And what we're going to see now is we have this order field group, ride info. This is the group that we just created. I was playing with this a little bit earlier. I think by default it starts in disabled, but whatever. We'll just drag it where we want it. We'll put it below the coupons just for the sake of observation. And that really should be it. So we'll go ahead and we'll go to checkout. Now, because he has registrations, I think we could have added this to the actual registration entity. Problem with that is if someone's buying multiple trails, I think that'll make them fill it out for each trail. That seems way overly redundant and will probably just frustrate users. So we'll do that. And here's all our good stuff. And here's our info. And so we'll fill that out. And that's a Jeep. And of course I hate Mayo. And we'll continue the next step. And again, there's all our information. But what's nice about doing it this way, if we go and actually look at the order, all of the information is stored with the order. And so that makes it a little easier than trying to find the web form that correlates to that order or that person. This way it's just all in one location. Yeah, so that's pretty much how we do that. It's not really complicated. What would be nice, and I just have not had time to research this or how to implement it, would be to like create a rule that would hide this pane if it's not a trail. Yeah, like this is a light bar, and so it seems kind of silly to get that information for that. But anyways, it's up to the client, but that is how we achieve that functionality. So there you go.